Hey, what's up everybody out there? Chris and the rest of the gang here at Team Aquascape are gonna show you today our latest one-of-a-kind custom creation. We are creating a pondless waterfall out here in beautiful Oak Brook, Illinois for one of our customers. We got about a 65, 75 foot stream with a drilled out fountain rock. Bam! Like I was saying, everybody, we've got a pondless waterfall project today. We're gonna be doing it completely out of weathered limestone. So you can check out Joel behind me. He's taking off all the pallets, but look at some of this stuff. So if you're not familiar with weathered limestone and annoying lawnmowers, this is what it looks like. So super natural. Really excited to use this stuff. Look at all the cragginess, all the moss, beautiful stone. We got some really nice large pieces. Say what up, Micho?
What's going on, man?
All right, so we got Micho today. We've got Nick, we've got Joel, we've got Eli and myself. Look at some of these pieces. This is a 3 foot tall chunk. Say what up, Eli.
Hey there.
Anyway, so I'm gonna take you back in the back over here. Show you the canvas for the day. So here's our access, but here's the canvas for the day. You can see we've got Nick's good side over here. Yep, there it is, right there. Tell everybody what's up out there.
What's up?
Yeah. Anyways, he's trying to be cool apparently, but it's not working. So here is the view of the house. Our main viewing area is going to be that big window there. That's where we're going to target everything. But if they can see the important parts of the water feature from that room, then they can see it from every other room inside the house. So that's our target window. Waterfall is going to start off right over in here, drop into an upper pool, and then it's going to do a complete 180, turn, twist, go on the left side of this large cottonwood tree. We're going to take out some of these buckthorn, and it's going to twist and meander as we go our way back, and then back over there is going to be our reservoir with a large fountain rock that we're going to drill out and make a custom boulder fountain out of it. Let me show you what we got down here, and then I'll turn the camera around and show you the view back from the house. So a lot of this project you're not even going to see from the house, and we toyed around with doing 2 separate systems, maybe a bubbling rock down here and then just a little pondless waterfall up there. But here's where that reservoir is going to go. You can see the view from the house. Now I'm standing right where that drilled out fountain rock is going to sit. That will be kind of the ending part of the stream. This is where our reservoir is going to go. You can see we've got all 24 of our aqua blocks there. So now our job is to get the machine back here and start digging, and then we'll start moving that dirt way up there where the guys are pulling out some of the existing perennials and that kind of stuff. Wish us luck. We are going to be moving today for sure. And yeah, let's go. So it's always something, right? Trying to figure out where the heck we're gonna put our different materials. So we got Illinois Landscape Supply delivering us about 8 yards of topsoil. I think we felt like the best place to put it would be right here. So that's where we're gonna go with it. All right, let's go. So it's been an interesting morning. I wish I would have gotten footage. You can see Nick over there. He looks interesting. We had about a 3 foot diameter ash tree root system that we had to get out of there, and it was buried under about 4 inches or so. So we didn't know it was there. But the good news is the reservoir stayed in the exact same spot. Now, young Nick is going to hop in the excavator. We're gonna bring this boulder over. Here's our fountain rock. Biggest boulder of the bunch. There's that hole. We get drilled in there. Right. Folks, end of day one really slow, but not it's not the fault of any of us on the team. Maybe me, but definitely not Nick, Micho, or Eli. Here's where we ended up today. So we got our bubbling rock over there, and there. But reservoir's in. Now it's just a bunch of gravel. We got some cool accent boulders. It's gonna look great from the house. We still have to light everything. The dry creek bed that is going to feed into there is gonna come in about in through here. Probably in between that triangle rock and then that rock right there. But we'll see. Game day decisions are always fun, right? There you go.
What's up, everybody? Nick here from Team Aquascape. It is day 2. We just got the bubbling rock pretty much finished. We got a little bit of mulching left to do, but it's there. We're just getting this area cleaned up, and then we're gonna move on to the dry creek bed. But check this out. You can see my my little handy sack for all the gravel. We don't do that often, but it's just an easy way to clean it up. Check this out. I mean, this thing is awesome. Perfect amount of water coming from that. We actually drilled that rock out ourselves with a big hammer drill all the way through it. We actually had to go through both sides, so we had to start from the top, work our way down, and then we had to come up from the bottom and work our way up from the bottom, get those to connect. But look at this rock. This rock is unbelievable. Perfect rock for birds, perfect rock to push water through. You see all the edges are just about wrapped up. That dry stream bed then is gonna come right in here. It's gonna basically connect into this, and then any extra water will just push back to this existing dry stream bed. It's awesome. That's all I got.
All right, so I know Nick showed you the finished product of the bubbling rock back behind me. It turned out incredible. Definitely provides high impact at such a far distance away from the house. The height of that water shooting up out of there is about 1 foot tall, which can be seen from all the way back there, which was the goal, right? They wanted something of visual interest put in this back corner to help draw your eye all the way back. This yard feels enormous, and by putting something far back here, it helps your eye carry and travel all the way to the back, giving it something to look at. Also, you can see that the dry creek bed that we started is all wrapped up and finished. Now I know earlier in the video we talked about a second project that was being done. I'm gonna walk up towards the front of the house and show you what that feature looks like. So it's a pondless waterfall. Let me turn the camera around. I'm gonna show you that pondless waterfall that is a little bit more approachable and can also be viewed from inside the house and all these different windows back behind me, as well as the patio space located behind me as well. Boom, baby. So we've got a 4,000 to 8,000 gallon per hour pump, variable speed pump on here, 15 large aqua blocks underneath this reservoir here. The pump vault is located right there. Liner stops right about there, and then that dry creek bed continues to wrap around the backside of the berm in front of that cottonwood tree, and then you can see it kind of meanders this way all the way back over through there. Just for a frame of reference, there's that bubbling rock all the way back there, which again looks incredible. I love the accent boulders too, folks. You don't want to just have this big giant rock out in the middle and then not have anything of size or of scale next to it. So really helps strengthen the design when you can work in some of those bigger accent rocks. So 4 to 8 pump, we've got moss rock and weathered limestone. There's a bib liner over the top of the aqua blocks carrying the water over into here, and it's actually infiltrating into the aqua blocks right in here where you can see the water stopping. You can see there's a variety of cottonwood leaves, so this is where all the debris is going to collect. Right down in here is where you're going to want to keep free of debris and that kind of stuff so that that water can get down into that aqua blocks, recirculate back to the pump over here, and be pushed up to the waterfalls. I love the way the waterfalls turned out. We've got a really cool split right there. You can see it. And the way we pulled that little waterfall off is there's a high spot on the rock there, a little depression there, but this waterfall height is actually at the same level as that one. In order to pull this one off, we didn't want to have this waterfall any lower than that, because then all the water would want to travel off of that one and then come down into this. I love the movement of the water. We've got these waterfalls that twist and turn, face different directions. I also really like this rock right in here because the water falls down out of the spillway area and bends around that rock and then splits around this high spot, and this rock go boom, boom, and then little dribble there. I love that you can't tell where the spillway is. That's always a challenge for a lot of people, is to figure out how to hide the spillway, which is sitting back underneath that rock and behind that piece of driftwood there. The plants, obviously, again, you've heard me talk about it in previous videos, are such an important piece into the water feature. So you've got some Japanese sedge, you've got some phlox down in there, which is a ground cover, you got creeping jenny, more creeping jenny, you got some geraniums, beautiful tiger-eyed sumac, which will end up filling up this whole space right in there and just provide that nice chartreuse or lime green color. More hostas, some heuchera and coral bells in there. I think I see some ferns. It just turned out, again, incredible, which is my favorite word to describe the work that we do. I'm gonna back up about 15 feet, so I'm about halfway between the house and the water feature itself, and just look at that. It just looks beautiful, very natural. There's not that volcanic look. I love how the waterfalls that the gang and I put together turned out. Dry creek bed, and then of course you got the bubbling rock that Nick and the guys put together. Everything just looks gorgeous. Really sharp. Love it. So again, 2 water features, 1 project, the bubbling rock, and then of course the pondless waterfall back behind me. Some folks aren't really into the whole pond thing, you know, because a pond is really a pet, right? Whereas the pondless waterfalls, they're less maintenance, a little less responsibility of owning a pondless waterfall or a bubbling rock. They can turn it off when they want or when they're not here. So for some of those of you that are out there that, you know, don't necessarily want to have that responsibility of taking care of a pond, which isn't a big deal, some people love it. It's like having an animal, right? But for some of you out there that don't want that responsibility but still want the sights and the sounds of the running water, pondless waterfalls or bubbling rocks, which are back, where is it? way back over there, over my fat head. Or bubbling rocks might be for you. Fountainscapes like that are an incredible way to transform your outdoor space. You already have a beautiful canvas to work on, so we're incredibly blessed to give them the opportunity to start living the aquascape lifestyle, even if it's not the full-on commitment of being a pond owner. So I think it turned out amazing. I just love it. If you guys love it as much as I do or more, make sure you let us know in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can enjoy all the content that Team Aquascape is putting out as much as we did putting it together. If you want to stay up to date on everything that we're doing, make sure you subscribe. And also don't forget to head over to Greg Wissack, the Pond Guy, if you haven't already. If you came from his channel and found Team Aquascape, thank you. Greg Wissack, the Pond Guy channel is an awesome channel showcasing what it's like to live the aquascape lifestyle through the eyes of our contractors and their customers. So incredible, incredible stuff. Thank you again very much. Until next time, peace out.